Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Libras, for August 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Libras, for August 2017. You see, when it comes to health and when it comes to this month in particular, you see, your skin will need to take care of your skin. Your skin is going to be slightly more sensitive, which means your skin, it could either be your skin on the whole body, or it could be maybe your face is going to be slightly more sensitive. Maybe you will need to take care of your hands. Maybe your hands will be drying out quite quickly. In general, it would be the best to maybe, if your skin does become quite sensitive, it is the best maybe to try to not to use like things that contain chemicals. Try to use like a natural deodorants. Try to use like a natural shower gels, but especially shower gels, and especially when it comes to cream and things like that. Try to use natural as much as you possibly can, because when your skin is like quite sensitive, the best way is to try to stay away from chemicals or any products that contain chemicals in general. I mean, always I would probably recommend, try to use shower gels and all these things, like on natural basis, rather than, to use it like on a chemical basis and things like that. So this is what I would really recommend. On another hand, if your skin, if your hands are dry, and things like that, then obviously just you need to use some natural cream and take care of and things like that. Or if you're going out and you're exposing yourself to the sun, just make sure that you've got like a correct creams and things like that. On another hand, what else I was going to say about health is that there is a good news again, and when it comes to your health and when it comes to like a longer health ailments are going to start improving. So if you were suffering from like a certain ailments, like especially if you were like really tired for a while and things like that, or you become really tired really quickly, and then these ailments are going to start improving as well. So also I can see you having more energy. So this is the good side, that actually your health is going to start improving. You will be able to feel it, but also you are going to be able to feel this energy, this burst of energy, which is going to have an amazing impact, a really good impact on you, your body and your mind in general. When it comes to the actual number, you are connected to number 16. Now number 16 is a really interesting number, because number 16 is all about a new beginning, but it's also about a certain situation that is going to arise that you're not going to expect. It's going to be completely unexpected, and it's going to shake you up a little bit, and it's going to make you think like, oh my God, but very soon, very shortly after, you're going to realize that this shake-up was actually really good. This shake-up was actually very positive thing for you, because after that point, after that moment, the new beginning, new stage, new door are about to be open to you. So this is what number 16, and also number 16 is a lot about you actually going on the whole next stage of your journey, especially when it comes to the things that you focus on, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances. If you were struggling so far, if you're waiting for your financial situation to improve, then August is going to be the month when the financial situation is going to be improving. But also number 16 means that there is a certain situation that you are going to need cut out of your life. Certain situation is also going to come to an end, which is going to happen kind of out of the blue, and it's going to kind of surprise you. But very shortly, as I said, you're going to realize that when one door closes, another door is going to open. So that's why I think that the actual number 16 is very important, and especially when it comes to your situation, especially when it comes to the whole month of August, because anything that is not good to us anymore, or any type of situation that is not really good or not positive for us anymore, sometimes we can just get on doing things without even realizing that certain things around us are making us really unhappy, and we should stop them. And after we stop these particular things, there's the whole new world about to reveal to us. And this is why I think the number 16 is really important. It's all about the new beginnings, and it's all about ending those things, and those things coming to an end that have become a part of your life, but they're doing nothing but just making you really kind of unhappy or really negative, and sometimes you might not even realize it. And sometimes when these certain situations come to an end, we're actually able to kind of see things crystal clear, but we are also above all able to kind of understand that this particular situation or these particular situations in our life were just slowing us down. So it's actually really really, really good. The 6th of August is the day that I need you to be quite careful about, because the 6th of August, it's a day when somebody is going to kind of not try to trick you into something, but there is a certain situation going to arise, and that particular certain situation is going to arise, and it's also going to make you react in a way you wouldn't want to react, okay? It's going to make you to react in a way that is just going to be kind of really quick and without thinking, and that must not happen, because on the 6th of August 2017, that particular situation that is going to arise, that is going to make you to react in this way, it is going to be test. You're almost going to be under some kind of test, or you're almost going to be tested, and it is going to be somebody who is in some kind of control, or it's going to be somebody who's very authoritative, or it's going to be somebody who is like with that kind of like that kind of energy or that kind of power. It's just somebody very strong that it's actually going to make you feel like this, you see. And then also that is going to make you kind of like be on defensive mode. So any kind of defensive situation, or any kind of situation that would require you to kind of maybe fight back or argue back or say something nasty back or something like that, just try to stay away from it. Stay away from it and rise above it. Rise above it and try to avoid any kind of confrontation, because you're very easily going to be, you will very easily say something that you kind of will feel sorry later, or something will come out of your mouth, you know, that is just, you will say the words, or you will say something that you will regret maybe later. So all I want to say to you is just kind of keep calm and just try to raise above this whole situation, because it's some kind of test. This is your own kind of spiritual test, you see, because after that point you will realize that you want a certain part of your life to come to an end. You will have a really big realization about your life in general, about and it's all going to boil down to you just wanting to stop and end certain part of your life and just go on the certain journey. It is also going to be and at the end it is going to kind of make you want to learn something new. It will want to make you learn a certain skill, want to make you learn something new. It will want to make you go maybe take a certain course in a college, or take a whole new direction in your life, or to think about, start thinking about a new direction in life, which is going to require you to use the skill, use the certain skill that you're so good about. That particular skill that you're so good about is going to become very enhanced, and you're also going to start becoming very passionate about it. So the whole new page should be actually revealed after this point. So it's not all that bad, because it is going to end up with you gaining a certain understanding about yourself, which is going to be connected to the certain skill, which is again going to be connected to you actually getting certain ideas about what you're going to do later on, and certain bits and pieces about your future are going to kind of be connected to this. Another important date that I want you to pay attention to is the 19th of August 2017. 19th of August 2017, it is just basically going to be, you will have a certain challenge. There is going to be a certain challenge that you are going to have. That challenge that you are going to have, it is going to make you quite indecisive, and it is going to make you kind of think what are you going to do, and it is also going to involve a couple of people, or maybe even more than a couple of people, but other people are going to be involved. But I think one person for sure is going to be also involved into this challenge, and it is kind of going to make you feel quite indecisive. But you will realize this is going to be the time, this is going to be the moment when you're emotionally going to realize certain things about yourself, and also emotionally you will feel very attached to this particular situation. You will feel very compassionate, emotional, but in a very good way. So you will be indecisive, but this is going to be good indecisiveness, because it is going to be all like a part of the challenge. That challenge is going to take you towards the right journey, or towards the right direction in your life, because after that moment there is a certain opportunity also going to become available to you. And if you weren't indecisive at this moment, this wouldn't happen. The third important day is on the 28th of August 2017. Now the 28th of August 2017 is going to be a very interesting day for quite few reasons, okay? The 28th of August 28th of August is going to be very interesting because for those of you that are worrying about your financial situation, for those of you that are worrying, oh, maybe I'm not going to have money for this and that, it all depends. Or for those of you that are waiting for financial situation to improve, 28th of August is going to be very good because this is the time when you're going to start realizing that your financial situation is improving, and it is going to be a very good news about the financial situation, and it is going to give you finally that sense of security. And in general also, if you were feeling very insecure when it comes to like your life in general, what is going to happen with your living arrangements and things like that, home arrangements, if you were insecure and kind of unsure what is going to happen, now 28th is also going to be a very good day because you're also going to have the answer to that question with the way things are actually going to develop. So you're finally going to start feeling a bit more secure about yourself, about your future, and about your family in general. It is just going to make you feel like you are absolutely ready for anything. It's going to give you the whole new sense of direction, and it's also going to give you so much energy. And energetically, 28th is going to be fantastic, fantastic, fantastic day. There is also going to be a certain situation that you are going to be dealing with, and it's going to be completely situation that is going to arise again out of the blue, and it's all connected to this number 16 that I already said, and it's all about the situation that is going to come out of the blue, and it's just going to kind of make you act or react in a certain way. This is nothing to do with the 6th of August, this is the 28th, and this particular situation on the 28th is going to make you to react in a certain way, and it's just going to give you all that, you know, new sense of direction, new sense of power, new sense of happiness. You're just going to feel so much lighter, you know. Certain problems are going to come to an end that you're driving you absolutely nuts or absolutely crazy on this particular day. So that's why I think it's just so important. And also, for those of you that are single and for those of you that are ready to have a relationship, there is at around the 28th of August, there is a certain person that is going to come through. This particular person is just going to absolutely have an amazing impact on you. You will see that person will come across, and you will automatically like this person, but you would just maybe think like this person is really cute, this person is really nice, but you may not see them in that particular way straight away. That person will see you in that particular way straight away. However, there is a new romance that is going to happen with this person, through this person. Please, 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 let me be clear. It may not happen straight away on the 28th of August. I'm not saying you're going to jump in the bed straight away on that day. I'm not saying that you're going to have a one-night stand. Actually, you could have a one-night stand, you know. Sometimes does that work, you know. Sometimes whoever is meant to find each other, however people find each other, whatever their spiritual journeys are, it all depends how things are going to happen. Sometimes they're very successful relationships after that point. It all depends how things happen, you know, in our lives. However, this particular person is going to be very passionate. You will fancy the pants of them. It's going to be very passionate. It's going to be very sexy. It's going to be very interesting. This person is connected to some very important job, and also this person is like constantly working. It's that working energy around that person, but not too much. This person also likes to travel, and most likely it's connected to some kind of like a powerful family connection, powerful friends, and it's a very, very good job, good business that this person is connected to. Now, this person is going to manifest in your life, and this person is just going to be somebody whom you are actually going to have some really nice and romantic time with. Somebody who has got so much love, so much emotions to actually give you, is about to manifest in your life. So those of you, my gorgeous Libras, that are actually single, there's a romance that is just going to start manifesting at around the 28th of August 2017, and that particular romance is going to be very different, and there's going to be something a little bit different about that person, something a little bit quirky about that person. However, you are going to like it. As I said, the romance may not start straight away on that day, but the romance might not start strongly, like you're going to start hugging and all that, but this is when it's all going to start. This is when it's all going to start manifesting indeed. Very, very good. Sorry. Okay, so the first part of August, let me just tell you how the first part of August is going to be. The first part of August is going to be a little bit confusing. Confusing because it is just, you will be overwhelmed with the feeling that you want to make a certain change. And it's not about you want to make a certain change, but it's you starting to realizing how much strongly it's that particular problem, that particular change starting to bother you. And you will also realize that this particular change is going to have such an amazing impact or an amazing influence, not only on you and your life, on your quality life in general, but on people around you and people who mean a lot to you, and vice versa. And it's also going to be surprise you, like kind of, oh, that was a wishful thinking, that was a wishful thinking, you know, it's just a certain situation that you were kind of holding for and you were kind of thinking about, and maybe it's just something that it was the wrong thing to maybe focus on for so long, and you subconsciously actually knew that this is not maybe the direction that you should go towards. Now after this point, you see, at the 1st of August, you know, it's just going to be like a situation that you will want to kind of move on from that particular situation in your life, which is just going to open the door again towards the new things. You know, once the certain door closes, another door are going to open. It's that type of situation. But before, you wouldn't feel like a very strong, or you wouldn't feel like a very powerful if you would be thinking about it, this particular situation, no, I will try. But now this is actually going to be a good end, as I said, because after that moment, after that point, new opportunities are going to become available to you, and almost immediately you're going to become, you see, this is what it happens when we detach ourselves from the certain things in our life that are making us feel really negative, and it could be absolutely anything. As soon as you detach yourself from these certain situations in your life, that these situations don't have a negative impact on you, and these situations can make us feel unhappy without us even realizing. We only realize how unhappy these situations were making us in our lives once we cut that invisible cord, and once we get rid of this particular situation in our life. And this is exactly what's going to happen to you, and this is what I said, that the beginning of August is going to be so interesting, because this is how it's going to start, and straight away it's going to kind of make you first of all to become very adventurous and become very daring. You see, this is already the feeling that you are going to have about your life and about yourself in general, and about what you want to do in your life next. Automatically you will be kind of turned towards things in life and towards the direction in life that you wouldn't kind of feel, you wouldn't sense unless you cut out the previous situation out of your life, which is going to resolve in you becoming very inspirational, and new finding a new inspiration, a new potential, and you feeling so strongly about it, you see. And this is a lot to do with your money, this is a lot to do with your finances, this is a lot to do with your career, because these things are all connected, absolutely all connected. There is also a little conflict that you are going to have at around this time. There is some kind of money that you will get. You see, there's money that you will have that I can see you getting at the beginning of August, and that money is either going to be like an inheritance, or it's either going to be some kind of money that you will get that some other people are also going to be involved, and some other people are also going to get a little part of that money. So it could be inheritance, it could be something else. However, it's just a little warning that there is a little conflict that you're going to have, a mini little battle that you're going to have when it comes to this money. Mini little fight or mini little arguments, a little battle, a little confusion when it comes something like that. I can see lots of emotions over there, but then again, the bottom line is that actually it is going to be good. The bottom line is, after the arguments or a battle or like a conflict that you will actually have, the bottom line is that it is going to be fine. It is going to work in your favor, and you are actually going to end up having the amount of money that you would have had anyway. But it's just to warn you that there is going to be some kind of a battle involved, or the battle was already involved with this type of thing, and it's not going to be some kind of continuation before you actually get it, but it will be fine. The mid part of August 2017 is just there is a certain situation that is going to make you think, certain situation that's going to make you, oh my God, that is going to make you a little bit paranoid and a little bit down. And that particular situation that is going to make you feel a little bit paranoid or a little bit down, it's actually going to be connected to your, it's either where you live, or it's either something that belongs to you, some kind of possession, or something that belongs to you, and something that means to you a lot, something that you've been worrying about so much. It could be something to do with your family in general. It could be like a house, it could be like a flat, it could be like a living arrangements. This particular situation could be like something that was going on for a really long time, like some kind of emotional state of mind. It will come back and you will be thinking about it. It is going to make you feel like a little bit negative, just a tiny little bit like worrying. But then again, it's to do with your possession, as I said already. And then again, you will realize that you will just have to readjust things a little bit, just a little bit balance. It is all going to be about balance. You don't need to get rid of this, you don't need to get rid of that. Now, when it comes to this particular situation, it's all about the balance, and it's all about, no, it's not good like this, it's not good like this, it's not good like this. It just needs to be the right balance. You will readjust the balance that you have, and then after that moment, once you readjust the balance, it is going to be absolutely fine, because again, it's going to make you feel really good, and it's going to make you feel quite creative. So it's going to start like mid-August, like first you're going to feel like a little bit down, but then you're going to realize, okay, fine, I just need to do a little readjustment, and it's actually going to be easier than what you thought. And this is also again connected to that wonderful number 16. When one situation comes to an end, the another situation comes through. When it comes to this is not just taking something out completely, but this is just about readjusting the actual balance, because after that moment you will actually start being very creative, and you will just kind of learn how to go on the certain journey when the balance is going to be a little bit different. So it's going to be absolutely fine. The third part of the August 2017, it's also going to be very interesting, because the third part of August is some kind of the problem that you had for a while is also going to come to an end. Something that means to you quite a lot, something that somebody else is connected to. So it's like a family member. This problem is a lot to do with a family member, whether it's your child, whether it's your husband, wife, whether it's like a sister, brother, or even really, really, really close friend of yours who you think it's, like so good to you, like a family member. The certain problem that is connected to the friend or family member or closest family member, it's coming to an end. Something that you were worrying really a lot, something this person has been through quite a lot, and this means you've been through this person quite a lot with these problems. You were worrying and worrying and worrying and worrying and worrying and worrying about that particular person, and that worrying is coming to an end, and it's just so good because it's a good end, and this problem is going to come to an end. So this is also going to be like the new stage, new level, the whole new journey become available after this point in your life, you see, and you will be able to, wow, you will be able to do this, like to relax, just like that. You will be able to finally relax, because this person means so much to you, and that particular thing that will come to an end will mean to you so much as well. So that's why I'm seeing you actually relaxing and just enjoying your life after this point, after this moment, which means that it was bothering you for quite a while. And also there is a certain journey that you will go on to at the end of August 2017, or you will plan to go on a certain journey, and this journey is going to be quite special, because this is going to be a very, very special journey, very, very important journey to you. It's going to be like quite a spiritual journey. It is going to be like you taking care of yourself, and you're just relaxing after long work, after hard work, or you will just, you will be rewarding yourself, and this is going to mean to you quite a lot. This particular journey, it's very much going to be like almost like a spiritual journey. And when we have a spiritual journeys in our reading like this shown to us, it's very important, because it means that whether you go on journey at the end of August, or whether you plan this journey on that day, as long as this energy is attached to it, it means that there is some kind of spiritual experience waiting for you over there. By the time you come back home, you will have like a whole new idea that is going to be very special you know, it's going to become like kind of available to you. It's going to kind of manifest to you, and that's why I think this is so important. Okay, and let me just tell you something. You know what I really like about the end of August, and when it comes to you, you have the whole new beginning at the end of August. There is going to be the turn of like the whole situation, the turn of the luck. If your luck was really bad so far, if you were really doing really negative in certain situations, if your loved ones were doing really negative and you were focusing on your loved ones, you know, on your son, daughter, wife, husband, it all depends what you were focusing on, like quite a lot as well, because they are the part of our energy as well. So there is a certain new, brand new beginning that is going to happen to you at the end of August, and that new beginning, it is going to be like a part of the new situation, part of something that you haven't kind of done before, part of the whole new energy, the whole new experience that is going to make you feel like, oh my God, but before you wouldn't be able to do this, before you wouldn't be ready to do this, but now the difference is, and it's number 16 over there, and it's all wonderfully connected. Now this new beginning is going to be the part of new journey, which means that even the things that you would feel like a little bit uncertain about, a little bit uneasy about, you see, it means that this new beginning is just going to give it a whole new sense of direction. But it's very important, because it's just going to make you mentally feel, my God, fantastic. All the anxiety, for example, that you could have had before will go. All the stress that you had before will go. All the dark periods in your life that you had so far that were troubling you and bothering you will actually disappear and go away through this particular situation, because it was resolved in your kind of your own personal victory and the mental clarity. Mental clarity is very important, which means quite a lot, which means that is completely connected to the things that were kind of bothering you for a really long time. And also, what else I was going to say, for those of you that are actually in relationships, you see, this is going to be the tricky one. This is going to be a very tricky month, and this is going to be a very interesting month, because some of you that have been in a really bad relationships and in really not really good relationships, and when you know that your relationship is slowly coming to an end, you see, I can see a bit of a heartbreak, you see. So if you were thinking that, you know, your relationship is not good, or if you were thinking that your relationship is going to come to an end, or if you were suspecting something, or if you're just ready to end and things like that, this is for those of you. I'm not saying that this is for those of you that are really happy in relationship and you're fantastic. For those of you that are really happy in your relationship and your partner is happy with you, this could also mean that there is a certain situation that is going to be quite difficult that you will deal with, you see. So it means quite a few different things for a few different situations. But if you were in if you're in a happy relationship, then there is going to be the problem that you're going to have to deal with. It is not going to be a nice problem, it is going to be quite an easy problem, and you're not going to like it, but you're going to deal with it. And for those of you that are in relationships that you were in an unhappy relationship, you were suspecting something, there is going to be a little bit of a heartbreak here, and certain things are going to come to an end. I do see things like moving on, wave one from another. But also it could mean another thing, that it could mean, like if you were like single and you were like kind of focusing on the wrong person as well, if you were like focusing on the wrong person for really long time strongly, this is also means that this is going to come to an end, you know, like you're going to find out something, and on another hand, at the end of the day, you're just going to be released, you know, from this energy, being attached to someone who you shouldn't have been attached to. And however, I did say that on the 28th, there is a certain romance that is going to come through, so it all makes a beautiful sense. My gorgeous Libras, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'm going to say now, like I say every time, please don't forget to like my videos, share, comment, share me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you like. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.